What it do? So if you're joining the live stream right now, double tap the screen and share the live stream. Let's go. So I'm currently live on all the platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. I'm live everywhere. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I don't know whether you guys have seen what's been going on like with the market lately. Let's go to S&P 500. Like the US stock market has been breaking multiple all-time highs, bro. And this shit is getting scary. I don't know whether you guys are looking at S&P 500. Shit keeps on breaking multiple all-time highs. When this crash comes, this shit is gonna get like this shit is gonna get so catastrophic, man. Cause the heavy correction is still coming, you know. And also people are asking me whether they should buy, whether they should invest into S&P 500 right now. I'm like, why the fuck do you guys want to invest at this all-time high? You know, investing right now doesn't make sense. Everything is just going parabolic right now because correction, sometime we're gonna be seeing a correction very soon. All right, Casey from YouTube is asking, what? Why do you think it's coming down? First of all, market doesn't pump in a linear, it doesn't pump all the way up and just keeps going up. You know, market pumps, it pulls back. But the reason why I believe that we're gonna have a massive correction for S&P 500, the stock market in a whole, is because first of all, there is a war going on in Iran right now. There is a war going on in Iran. The US stock market's supposed to be suffering from this war because first the United States are spending billions of dollars daily on this war. And all of a sudden the market is pumping. So this market that is currently pumping right now is being artificial. How am I gonna put it? I feel like the governments are the one that are holding this market right now. They are the ones pumping this shit. But what I'm gonna tell you is like this pump is not gonna be sustainable. I don't know how long it's gonna pump for. It might pump, go all the way to like 7,300, 7,400, 7,000. You never can tell, but we're gonna have a massive correction very soon, right? Like this kind of corrections we saw. If you guys can look at, with this level of correction we saw, going from like how much? Around $7,000 all the way to like 6,300, we're gonna see something like that or even worse, you know or even worse. So anybody who's thinking about getting S&P 500 right now, wait for the correction to come or wait for the crash to come. That would be the best. Somebody said this is unusual. Yeah, what we are seeing right now is unusual, man. And that's why I can guarantee you guys that the government, they are the ones pumping this shit in order to distract you guys from the war. Because the reason why many Americans right now are not complaining because of this war is because everyone is making money, bro. When everyone only cares about themselves. Everyone is narcissistic. No matter how much you say, I'm not a narcissist. Everybody's narcissistic, bro. That's just part of human nature. Everyone cares about themselves, right? So right now the market is pumping. Americans are making so much money from the stock market. They don't give a fuck about the war that is going on in Iran, right? But if the war was actually affecting the market, that's when you're gonna see all this chaos, all this protest, and because the war is not even American war, that's an Israeli war. This is a war between Israel and Iran, and America dragged themselves into this war, right? So, but it is what it is. So for S&P 500, what I'm gonna tell you guys for S&P 500 is looking hella bullish right now. As you can see, price is currently trading above the 20 EMA, 50 EMA, and 200 EMA. Like all the exponential moving averages, price is currently above all of them. And also, you guys can see we're in an uptrend. It keeps breaking, higher highs and higher lows, right? So S&P 500 is looking fucking bullish right now. And somebody's asking, what do you think is your view on BTC? Bullish or going bearish? Let's go back to BTC. For BTC, I haven't gone bearish yet for BTC. Even though the price has broken below the 20 EMA, right? I won't fully go bearish, I won't fully go bearish right now. I believe the time I can fully go bearish might be like maybe if we break below the 200 EMA, that would be a confirmation that we've gone fully bearish, So BTC is still above $76,000, because we have a support around here, around $76,000. We have another support around 70,500. So what I'm waiting for BTC is for BTC to reclaim $79,000. If we reclaim it and if we hold it, we might have a breakout. We might see BTC break into the $82,000, you know. But if we try to retest and we reject, even though we are falling for BTC, if BTC is to pull back, we still have a support around $76,000, right? And BTC is around 77,400. So I don't see it falling anytime, breaking the support anytime soon. Unless, we have like a very bad news or maybe some geopolitical tension that might make the market have a heavy dump. But right now, I won't fully go bearish at the moment, even though we've broken below the 20 EMA. All right, someone is asking thoughts on AMD. Oh, let's look at it. I can see AMD, I can see Amazon. Which one are we going to look at first? All right, Amazon was the first question. Let's look at Amazon and then we can look at AMD. Amazon. And all these stocks are trading at their all-time high, bro. What the fuck? Every stock that I open, they are trading towards there. What the fuck? Yeah, that's Amazon right now. I'm on a weekly candle right now. Every stock is trading closer to its all-time high. I feel like the United States stock market is in a bubble right now, bro. I'll keep it real with you. Like, this shit is getting scary. Every stock that I open, every American stock is trading at its all-time high during these uncertain times, with these times of chaos, with these times of like so many things happening. I think a crash is coming sometime soon, bro. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you guys should be cautious, because you don't want to be an easy liquidity. Because these institutions and all these fucking hedge funds, you know, the market might be going parabolic right now. You guys might get too excited all of a sudden. When the bear market comes, it comes when you guys don't expect, you know. Even same for Bitcoin. When Bitcoin bear market came, nobody expected that. All of a sudden, Bitcoin went from 126K, kept on pulling back and put all the way to like $60,000. Same shit is gonna happen for the stock market. So for the person who's asking about Amazon stock, Amazon is looking hella bullish right now. It's looking hella bullish, Even on a daily candle right now, the daily too is still bullish. It's making higher highs and higher lows, and prices are trading above, all the EMAs, right? So I'm actually bullish on Amazon stock. If you're a trader, you can actually trade it. But if you want to invest, right now would be the worst time to invest into Amazon stock. Because if you're investing right now, you're buying at the top. So wait for the correction to come or for the market crash to come, and that will be the best time to get Amazon. All right, for the person who asked about AMD, I haven't forgotten you. Let's look into AMD. And also for those who are watching on TikTok, double tap the screen, share the live stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, tap the like button so the YouTube algorithm can push out the live stream. And whatever other platforms you guys are watching, you guys should like engage because I'm live on all the platforms: Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, everywhere. What the fuck? Every US stock is currently trading at this all-time high. Look at AMD right now at this all-time high. Everything right now. See this candle. I'm on a weekly candle for the past 1, 2, 3, 4. For the past 4 weeks, for the past month, the stock has been breaking. It's been going parabolic. You guys can see right here. Like you guys can actually see right here. So what we are seeing right now is like um have you guys heard about this? When people are greedy, you want to be fearful. When people are fearful, you want to be greedy. And that quote actually came from a billionaire, bro. Someone that is worth over $100 billion, Warren Buffett. You know. So right now, everyone is being greedy, buying at the top. I'm gonna be cautious with AMD, Amazon, S&P 500, everything related to the US stock market. Because I can guarantee you, when this correction comes, I was one of the first people that predicted this shit because every day I keep on coming to my live stream and I keep on mentioning to you guys the US stock market is currently on a bubble right now. The price we are seeing right now is not actually the original price. It's not like the real price, right? The price is currently inflated. We're still going to have a correction. So when this correction comes and you are not prepared, you're going to get wrecked, bro. You're going to fucking get wrecked. So for AMD, if you're a trader, you know, it's currently in an uptrend. And whenever you guys are trading, what did I tell you guys? You don't want to go against the trend. So whenever something is trending up, you are more likely to long the market. Whenever something is trending down, you're more likely to like short the market. Or whenever something is like above the 20, 50, and 200 EMA, above the exponential moving average, you're more likely to long, right? And opposite vice versa. But if you're trying to invest, come back during the correction. When the correction comes, that will be the best time to get AMD. When is the correction coming? I think around Q3, Q4, we're gonna see a massive correction. Even because they've thought about, I don't know whether you guys can still remember the alien stuff. Trump have talked about it multiple times about releasing alien documents about, United States government having some files about aliens, right? Because ever since nobody believed in aliens, people thought like it was like some fake story or some conspiracy theory, right? So when everybody know that aliens are actually real, people are gonna panic, and that might put a lot of stress on the stock market. I feel like that might trigger the crash, you know. That might trigger the crash we've been thinking, right? So we're still gonna see a crash. All right, let's go through some of the comments on TikTok. Ami said, please reply me. Where is your comments, Ami? And also, Ami, you got to understand I'm currently live on all the platforms. Like, there are over 7 platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So I'm live everywhere. So if I don't see your question, you guys should bear with me and just like, and don't rush me. And what was your question? Mark said we are the aliens, humans living in the outer space. We actually the aliens though, because this planet is not even ours. So we actually the aliens on this planet. But there are other extraterrestrial, you feel me? All right, which other stuff are we gonna analyze? Somebody said I should look into LMT. It looks bearish. Let's look into LMT. Lockheed Martin. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened? The United States stock market has been going parabolic lately, but Lockheed Martin has been doing the opposite. It looks fucking bearish right now. Because one thing about Lockheed Martin is like it's kind of related to like the United States defense system, you know. Because I feel like if this war intensifies, Lockheed Martin is gonna like it's still gonna pump. Because when the war first started, you guys saw this pump, right? We saw, when the war between Iran and, the war started, the chaos started. We saw Lockheed Martin pump. And right now, this level of this level of dump we saw, bro, it was like pump and dump. It was like pump and dump, man. I feel like with this level of dump we saw, that's from institutions. We retailers don't have enough money to cause this level of dump. I feel like institutions were the ones that pumped and then dumped. But for Lockheed Martins, like, if we get into a World War III, this shit is going parabolic, bro. Because this shit, it correlates with war, right? It correlates with war. So if there is like, more defense spending and, Lockheed Martin is gonna pump. But at the meantime, based on technicals, it's actually looking fucking bearish at the moment. Ami said, I bought 86 shares of Intel for the $3. Hold or sell. Let's look at Intel. Intel. Damn. Is that a real Intel I'm looking at? $5. So it doesn't have enough data, so it does. Let me go to the daily candle, weekly candle, 4 hour. Let me see what I can find a better chart for Intel. Intel Corporation. So is that the Intel you're talking about? So the person who's talking about Intel, is that the one you're talking about? Intel Corporation, $82. Let me know. Yes, all right. Intel right now is looking fucking bullish. So you told me you bought at $43. It's currently at $82. Hey, yo, my brother, you got to be locking in profit right now. Look at this chart you're seeing. With this level of pump you're seeing right now, you're supposed to lock in some good amount of profit because we're still gonna have a correction. You know, I'm not telling you to sell everything. So right now, maybe something you can do, you can take out your initials and you can play with house money, right? Let's say, for example, right now you put about maybe $10,000 buying Intel, and the $10,000 turned into like maybe $18,000 or $20,000. It's okay to remove half of it. Remove your $10,000, your initials, keep it safe, and you can play with house money, right? Or you can remove your initials, take some profit too, and then play with house money. But holding everything right now, if you haven't taken any profit right now, like, go take some profit right now, bro. That's the best advice I can give you. Because, like I told you guys, a stock market crash is still coming. All this pump we are seeing, this doesn't fucking look natural. Like, for the past 3 weeks, shit has been going parabolic, regardless of what is currently going on in, like, what's it called? In Iran, with the war currently going on, and the US stock market is going parabolic. The government is fucking pumping this shit, bro. You're fucking pumping this shit. The first one is like, first, it's like they are spending billions of dollars on this war. Another one, you're spending billions, holding the stock market. You know. So very soon, the whole bubble is gonna bust. I don't know how long they can keep this shit for. They might keep it afloat for some time until the chaos in Iran is done. But if the chaos in Iran stays for like a couple of, lasts for long, I feel like a very big bubble is gonna bust. So if you haven't taken profit, take some profit. Even right now, I'm thinking about selling some of my ETFs because some of my ETFs I had, like I've made so much profit from my ETFs, right? And I know if I keep on holding it, I might wipe out my profits and I might even lose some of my initials. So once I'm done, I would like, some of my ETFs. Maybe I would take out my original investments and just keep the rest. I would just sell everything. All right, Tristan is asking, is the crypto correction coming to, or is it just over? So for crypto, I still believe we're still gonna have more corrections. Let's go to BTC because for crypto we've already had correction before. Because as we can see, BTC pumped all the way to like. So BTC initially, let me go to the daily candle, 4 hour candle. Yeah. Yeah, so initially BTC was at 126K around, I think around October or so. And we had a massive correction with BTC going all the way to like how much? Going all the way to like 60K. But around Q3, Q4, we're still gonna see another correction for BTC. Like the dump isn't over. $60,000 BTC wasn't the bottom. It's just that Q2 is gonna be bullish, like I predicted. Like the way I predicted Q2, I told you guys that Q2 is gonna be fucking bullish. And like I predicted it, that was how Q2 started. When we entered April, market started pumping, BTC started going parabolic. But when it comes to Q3 and Q4, for those periods, I see those periods actually bearish, you know. Any other question, guys? Someone is asking what about Pi? You guys are still asking about Pi, man. I can remember when the coin was launched. I told you guys not to buy that coin. I think the coin went from like $3 all the way to like it fell like over 95% or so. That's another money grab, man. All these cryptocurrencies are just a lot of cryptocurrencies are just fucking scams. I will keep it real. As someone that's been here since 2015, like I've been here during the times of NFTs. Even if you guys go to my YouTube, you guys can see videos I've made about NFTs back in the days. Like you guys can see this video when I made about, $50,000 flipping Solana NFTs. That was 4 years ago. First video I made was like 5 years ago. I've been making content for a while. And someone that's been in this space for long, as someone that came into crypto back in 2015, something I can guarantee you guys is like majority of the coins we are seeing are fucking scams. Pure scams. 90% of them are scams. So that's why if you guys are looking at all these shitty coins, uh, the best advice I can give you guys for those of you who are into crypto, just go learn how to trade. Guy, if you learn how to trade, this is the best skill sets you can ever have. You will never go broke again. Me, back in the days, I used to play with all these random coins and, but right now, all I do is I just focus on BTC. I just study the charts just to figure out the direction BTC is gonna go, and with leverage, with 40 years leverage, I open a leverage on BTC, predict the direction. When it goes in my direction, I make money, right? So that's how to win. Someone is asking, can Gala do 20x? I think Gala is dead, man. I think Gala, if we have to talk about Gala, I think that coin is fucking dead. Let me just show you that the coin is fucking dead. So Gala is down 99.5%. Look at the chart. It's down 99.5%. That's not looking good, man. We might have some bounce. We might have some bounce. We might have, the coin pump a little bit, maybe maybe do about 4 or 5x, but the 20x you're saying for Gala, I don't see that happening. Chat tells you, guys. When I look at chat, it tells me everything I need to know about a project, bro. A coin being done 99.5%, almost 100%. It tells me everything right. All right, Jerry is asking whether Asta is good to buy right now. So Jerry, I used to like Asta, and for Asta, we've made so much money from Asta. But there is some shady activity I've been noticing with Asta because Asta is like, it's been associated with CZ, and CZ, that guy is a shady human being, right? So I've seen like a lot of shady stuff happening back in late 2025 regarding Asta. So if you're thinking about getting Asta, there are better coins to buy. And also we've bought this coin, we've made money from Asta, right? So I feel like there are better coins to actually look into than trying to like, get Asta. Can you look at ICP? ICP is another coin that is fucking, it's in the graveyard, bro. ICP is just fucking dead. This coin is down 99.67%. It's like 0.3% from being down 100%. Guys, when you look at charts, charts tells you everything you need to know about a coin. Me looking at this right now, I can tell that this coin is dead, you know. And that's why I'm telling you guys, most of these cryptos we are seeing are just fucking scams. Even what Libertify, your crypto president launches crypto. Everybody thinking, oh, the crypto president, his project might be legit. Fucking rock too. There we are, the people that printed like $5 billion of their worthless cryptocurrency. So they can borrow how many $1 million? $45 million or so. This space is just all about scams, man. And the reason why so many people started scamming, people were like, if the president can scam, if the president and his kid can scam, we can scam too. Everybody started scamming in this space, which fucking sucks. And not only are they scamming, they are doing insider trading too. But if you guys try to do insider trading and you guys get caught, you guys will go to jail. There is something that is currently happening right now. A US soldier that helped to capture Maduro, he's actually, I think he was arrested for like doing insider trading. So he bet on prediction market that they will capture Maduro. So he bet on himself, succeeding in the mission, and he succeeded, but he was arrested for insider trading. He made $400,000, which is nothing. But all these Congress are doing insider trading for stock market, and they're making millions of dollars, and nothing happens. But as a regular peasant, you make $400,000. Nah, they would be like, what the fuck? So that fucking sucks. And if you guys are doubting me, let me show you guys the news. Yeah, someone kind of posted that, so I reposted that. The whole thing is rigged. US soldier gets arrested for betting on military operation. Meanwhile, insider in the Trump administration trade on privileged information. Members of Congress do the same. The casino is open, just not for you. Congress, 140 members ran roughly 14,000 plus trade, worth 635 to 70 on 720 million in 2025 alone. Penalty for violating the Stock Act, a $200 fine. I don't know whether you guys can see this level of criminality. And criminal prosecution of members for insider trading, zero. Trump administration suspicion option and prediction market bets sparked minutes before major announcements. White House had to email staff telling them not to trade on non-public info. No charges filed. The public, 86% of Americans want Congress banned from, trading stocks. Every bill dies every time. Why does nothing ever change? Because the people who decide elections are the ones trading on the information. Politicians, their donors, the sponsors who fund the campaign, the lobbyists who write the bills, they are all in the same group chat. You don't buy your own paycheck. It's all a big club, guys. That's what I'm telling you guys. It's all a big club, and you guys are not in it. And that's why I'm telling you guys, if you can find a way to cheat the system, fucking cheat it. The system has been cheating us from time, lying to us from birth. Everything about history is fake. And you guys are trying to be good citizens, right? You guys are trying to be, I love my country, I'm a patriot. Bro, we are fucking getting scammed, bro. Imagine this soldier betting on himself, arresting Maduro. betting on himself succeeding. He was fucking arrested. And all he made was $400,000. $400,000 is nothing, bro. $400,000 isn't that much. But all these Congress have been stealing millions and billions. Nobody gets because you're not in the club. It is a big club, guys. This club we are talking about, it is a big club. They have their own group chats. They make fun of us. They see you guys as peasants, you know. And that's why I love trading on Hyperliquid because I like to stay anonymous. I'm anti-system, I'm anti-government, I'm anti-establishment because I know they are liars and scammers. All of them. Shit fucking shit fucking sucks. Someone is asking how to get in the club. For you to get in the club, you got to be a billionaire, bro. You got to be a billionaire. Even me right now, even though I'm worth 7 figures, if I try to get in the club, they're gonna look me as a peasant. I'm keeping it real with you. Even though I'm worth 7 figures, if I try to get into their club, they're gonna look at me as a peasant, right? So for you to get into those clubs, you gotta be worth $1 billion, bro. And also, not only are you gonna be worth $1 billion, you're gonna be all the sacrifices they make doing some Epstein shit, fucking kids. All those guys are pedos. So I don't know whether you want to join them and become pedos because all those guys, that's a pedo club. So the club you're trying to get to is a pedo club. So you want to be a part of the pedos because that's all they do. And all these people from Epstein's file, no one is gonna go to jail. Not even one person. Not Bill Clinton. Not no one is gonna go to jail, bro. But if you guys commit a little crime, not paying your tax, which is your own money, bro. You are not paying your tax, which is your own money. It's not their money. You go to jail. Guys, the system is a scam. If you guys know how the system actually works, you gotta be pissed. Because back in the days when I actually figured out how the system worked, like I couldn't sleep. I was enraged because I used to be the good guy, the good citizen, work very hard, pay my taxes, the government, believing in the government, believing in the system until I woke up from the matrix. And when I woke up from the matrix, I realized that everything we've been told is a fucking lie. And that's why I'm like, if I can find any way to cheat the system, I don't give I will cheat the system, bro. They should go fuck themselves. They should go fucking fuck themselves, bro. Fucking sucks, man. Someone is asking whether heaven and hell are real. I feel like heaven and hell is a state of mind. You feel me? Somebody said true, just need to find the loophole. That's the best thing you can do. Find the loophole and try to beat them at their own game. Just try to find how to win. Because if you are complaining right now, complaining isn't gonna do anything. I can see a lot of people complaining the system is rigged, the elites got it. Like, no, I don't complain, bro. Instead of me complaining, I'll look at the chessboard. I'm like, how can I position myself to win? That's how my mind works. How can I position myself to win? That's the only thing you can do. Because if you guys keep on complaining for the system to change, the system is not going to change. Who are the people that make the rules? The people that make the rules are the people with the money, the billionaires. And when the billionaires make the rules, they make the rules that benefit themselves. They are not going to make rules that benefit the peasants. Nobody gives a fuck about the peasants. So that's why if you guys can actually be, man, I know so many ways of beating the system, bro, but I don't want to be giving you guys some tips and I'll just get myself in fucking trouble. But if you guys can figure out a way of beating the system, fucking do it, man. This system is a scam. You know, the system has broken my trust. So I'm not gonna be like, believe in the government, trust the government. Fuck them. Bunch of pedos. They can't even get bitches. That's why they are fucking kids. That's why they are fucking kids because they can't get bitches. Bunch of pedos. I know they might be watching this right now. The elites might be watching me right now and be like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? Who the fuck is this guy? Which other coin are we gonna look into? Which other chart are we gonna analyze? I don't want to talk too much, and the CIA comes for me, bro. Someone is saying, I think BTC may be from the Peter Club as well. I think you're 100% right. They are the ones that, guys, the elites are the ones that run the world. Do you guys think they don't know how BTC started? They are, BTC was created by the CIA, you know. It was created by the CIA, right? And the CIA, the intelligence service, who did the CIA protect? You guys think the CIA give a fuck about Americans? The CIA, everything they do is to protect their fucking elite masters, man. Like, just know if you're a peasant, nobody gives a fuck about peasants, man. Nobody, you know. So look for the best way to win in this game. Get rich, work on yourself, build your muscle, be the best version of yourself. That's the only way to win, you know. And that's the only thing I focus on. I focus on, like, winning, succeeding. I don't like complaining, right? Because I know if I'm complaining isn't gonna do much. So that's why I try to find the best move on the chessboard and I position myself to win. You know. All right. Any other question for me, guys? Someone is asking how much money do you lose, though? I don't understand what you mean by that question. Someone is saying immigrate to tax-free heaven. One thing about Dubai, I don't really want to live in Dubai, though. Like, I don't really want to live in Dubai. I don't want to live in the Middle East, right? Because right now, this Iran war is currently going on. I don't know whether Middle East is actually safe. But I'm currently in Canada. Canada is pretty safe. It's just like they tax us like crazy. The way they tax us, bro. In this country, if you make $2 million, if you make $2 million, they will take government will take 1.2 million and give you $800,000 to go home. Is that not a fucking scam? Is that not a fucking scam? You make $2 million, they take 1.2. You did the work yourself. They didn't do shit. And your money they are taking, what pisses me off is like your money they are taking, they can print that shit out of thin air. And you guys saw that during COVID. During COVID, they were printing money out of thin air like it was going out of fashion. It's all a scam, guys. I want you guys to wake up. It's all a fucking scam. All this matrix bullshit. Oh, we need your tax for hospitals. We need your tax for. How the fuck do you need my tax when you can print money out of thin air? You know? And yet the little you guys make, they still take it from you. That's fucking scam, bro. I want you guys to be enraged and be like, what the fuck? Because sometimes most people don't even know what the fuck is going on. People are just like, everybody's just walking around like NPC. But me, I can see everything clearly. Like the level of vision I have, I can see the system. Or the way the government have been manipulated. I can see everything, bro. And that's what I'm telling you guys. If you figure out a way to beat the system, fucking beat it. I've been beating the system for a while. I've been doing that shit. I don't give a fuck about the system because the system doesn't give a fuck about me. So I don't see the need of me giving a fuck about it. So look for a way to like how to win, how to dominate, how to conquer. Somebody said all of the system is a scam. 1000%. 1000%. You know. Somebody said from finance to food. Everything is a scam. Even the food you guys are eating, bro. Like if I tell you guys, what's actually going on, the way the world actually works, I feel like I might get myself in trouble. Like I have so much information on how the world works that if I go on a rant right now and start exposing everything, I don't want to go missing, bro. I don't want to fucking go missing because if they want to get me, they can get me. You know, it doesn't even matter whether I'm in Canada. I might be in Canada right now. I might be in my apartment. The CIA can come here and get me. They can come into my building right now. All of a sudden, they put a bullet in you, bro. So I'll be careful with how I talk before I get myself in trouble. But you guys should know everything is a scam. Everything, your history, your food, your money, the stock market, everything is all a scam, bro. Education, religion is all a scam. We live in a false reality, a fake reality. We live in a simulation. All right, someone has a very good trading question. How to accept losses in trading? Sometimes losses happen, right? So the best way to accept losses, if you have a big loss in trading, it's okay to take a little bit of break, because what is gonna happen right now? You might have a big loss, and you might want to do revenge trading. You want to make your money back, and you even lose more. You blow your account. So right now you've had like a very big loss. Try to like study your mistakes. Try to figure out, don't try to enter another trade until your emotion is fully regulated, right? Because right now you're still feeling emotional. You're still wondering how to accept your loss. Yeah, you're emotional right now. So for the next couple of days, don't even take one trade, bro. Keep on studying your trade, the one you took a big loss. Try to figure out what you did wrong. Try to learn from your mistake. And from there you can actually see some of the mistakes you made and try not to repeat those mistakes again. So that's the best thing you can do. I've taken big losses too. I've blown multiple accounts when I first started trading. So that's part of the game. Just know that everyone who has traded has made the same mistake as you. You are not the only one that have taken big loss. It's part of the game. So I want to ask them, why is Solana not pumping? Because the crypto market is not pumping. Bitcoin is not pumping. So if Bitcoin is not pumping, why the fuck is Solana gonna pump? Crypto right now is currently, it's not pumping at the moment, right? Only the stock market is going parabolic at the moment. Stock market keeps on breaking multiple all-time highs. Trump doesn't give a fuck about crypto. He gives a fuck about the US stock market. I don't know whether you guys have noticed it. Trump cares a lot about US stock market. And that's why he's been bragging ever since I got into the office. The stock market has been, breaking multiple all-time highs, S&P 500. That's all Trump cares about. But if crypto is going to zero, he doesn't give a fuck, bro. He has already taken money from crypto. he has he has taken money from WLFI, from Trump meme coin, from Melania meme coin. He has taken a lot of money, right? So he doesn't give a fuck anymore. Someone said some traders like Kwalamagi has a win rate of 35%, but still achieve $18 million. How come? Explain. So the reason why he has that level of win rate, but he has made about, he was able to like achieve $80 million is because he's using a higher risk to reward ratio. So if someone is using like, 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, even higher than that, you might be losing multiple trades, but maybe you might lose 4 trades in a row. But if you win one trade, it recovers, it covers every trade you've lost and you will make extra money, right? So the reason why he has that level of win rate, but he's making that level of money is because of the risk to reward ratio. And that's why I tell you guys, if you want to use a higher risk to reward ratio, right? But if he was using 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio, he would have been a negative. He wouldn't be profitable right now. He would have blown his accounts by now. So the higher the risk to reward ratio, the better. All right, someone said, jokes aside, you said the bull run will begin in 27 and end in 29. So what I'm telling you guys about crypto is like for Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin is gonna bottom around that November time, November, December time, right? And after that, by 2027, market will start recovering, market will start pumping. 2028, market pumps a lot, and then 2029, market goes parabolic. And the way I made this prediction was from the previous, like Bitcoin has had the same cycle multiple times. Let me just show you guys the full chart for BTC so you guys can see how it played out back in 2020, 2021. So that was Bitcoin right here. So that was around November 2021. Bitcoin touched a new all-time high, which you guys can see. It went to $69,000 right here. And after going to $69,000, the bear market actually came. BTC went all the way down to like how much? $15,000. That was around December. That was when market bottomed, as you can see. And then January 2023, market starts pumping. As you can see, this pump. Market starts pumping. 2024, market pumps higher. And then 2025, market broke a new all-time high. So I see similar stuff happening in happening in 2026. So 2026, we might bottom around maybe $40,000 or so, and or even $35,000. It is possible, right? Because this market, anything can happen. And after that, 2027 market starts pumping. 2028 market pumps even more, and then 2029 we hit a new all-time high. Bitcoin has been following the same cycle: bull run, bear market, bull run, bear market, bull run, bear market, bull run. So that's how it's been playing out. And let's go through some of the comments on YouTube. Fernande is asking, it seems similar to what it did before, and all of a sudden broke high, but it's gonna do it high again or down. What do you think, bro? I don't fully understand your question, bro. Like, I'm trying to understand the question. I don't fully understand. If you can rephrase it, you know. Martin said you can lose five trade, you can do one trade, 1 to 6 risks to reward, and you're in profit. 1000%. Martin, you are right. You are right. And that's why using high risk to reward ratio is like, it's good. Because even though you lose multiple and win one, it covers all the losses and still make you profitable. What's up, Amit? Amit said I'm new to the live stream. Hey, yo, welcome to the live stream, Amit. And also for those who are new, if you guys are watching from any platform, we do this every day, 7 days a week, no days off, Monday to Sunday. I do my live streams at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So every day I come live and I analyze the market, BTC, gold, oil, and other key assets like S&P 500, Nasdaq, and so many other stuff. And after that, I tell you guys the direction in which the market is heading. And once we are done with that, we then do a Q&A section like we are doing right now. So if you're joining for the first time, whatever platform you guys are watching, I want you guys to follow, I want you guys to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I go live. And also, if you guys want to learn about crypto, if you guys want to learn about trading, you can just go to my website, godoffinanceacademy.com. And you can join the academy if you want to learn about trading. Any other question for me, guys? And also for the Discord members, I'll be dropping another signal very soon. So I'll be dropping signal either today or tomorrow, because all the signals we've had so far on our Discord, we've smashed all the signals. Like every signal we've had so far. So the latest signal I gave was like, I think that was 2 days ago. Yeah, April 22. So we've smashed all our signals, we've smashed all our take profits. I'll be dropping a new one very soon. So you guys should get ready. And also, you guys have seen how my signals play out. Whenever I'm giving signals, whenever I'm dropping signals, I like dropping high probability trade setups. I'm not like those guys that drop signals every day. Because I know if I'm dropping signals every day, that's unnecessary noise, right? It doesn't make sense to be dropping signals every blessed day, bro. Only losers do that shit. I wait for like, high probability setup. And then with that, I enter a trade and I share it with my Discord members. And that's the reason all my trades have been profitable. Like 100% of them have been profitable. And you guys have seen me come live multiple times, show you my entire Discord. Who the fuck is calling me, bro? Man, I hate when I'm trying to focus and make money. Someone will just fucking call me. Yeah, with me, guys. Let me set up my camera. The fuck just called me and just messed up my live stream, bro. Yeah, just give me a sec, guys. Let me fix my camera. Get it fixed. I think it looks good now. All right, perfect. Yeah, it was one of my siblings that was calling me, bruh. I don't know why he's calling me right now when I'm trying to focus. Any other question for me, guys? Let me know. If you're watching on TikTok, double tap the screen, share the live stream. Let's go. For those who are watching on YouTube, tap the like button so the YouTube algorithm can actually push out the live stream. And also, if you guys have any question, if you guys have any stock, any crypto, any commodity you guys would like me to analyze and tell you guys whatever direction you think it might go, just let me know in the comment section. All right, Yemi has a very good question. Yemi is asking, what does EMA means? So EMA means exponential moving average. So there are two kinds of moving averages. There are simple moving average and there is exponential. I prefer to use the exponential moving average. You know, it's more it's more accurate compared to like the simple moving average. So whenever I'm trading, I prefer using EMA instead of SMA. So EMA, whenever you see EMA, exponential moving average, that's the meaning. Someone is asking me time frame. So I'm currently on a 4 hour time frame, and this is my best time frame I like using, the 4 hours. It is like that's the best time frame I use whenever I'm doing swing trade. All right, Ahmed is asking, can we sell our coin now and rebuy when the market goes down? If you're in profit, it's okay to lock in profit. If you're in profit, it's okay to lock in profit. I wouldn't be selling at a loss, but for those who are in profit, yes, you can go ahead and do it. All right, Cyber Hub is asking, if I have 800,000 and pretend to make a 3% profit per day, that's 50,000. Is it wise thing to double my trade after a loss to recover since I have a buffer capital of like, $750,000? To be honest with you, you made a loss. You got into a trade and you made a loss. I wouldn't be jumping into the trade to make my money back. What you just explained right now is kind of like, it seems similar to revenge trading. That's what you just explained right now, because you have $800,000 right now. Every 3% profit gives you $50,000. And you're asking that if you lose a trade right now, meaning that your 800,000 has turned into $750,000, is it okay to like go back and like try to regain that $50,000 back? I wouldn't be doing it. Try to figure out why you lost the trade first. Try to understand why you like how did you make that mistake? How did you lose $50,000? Because if you don't try to figure out how you lost it, and you go back again to get your $50,000 back, you're gonna lose another $50,000. Get a revenge trade. I've done it before. All the shit that I'm telling you guys is based on experience. I've done it before. I've had time. I jumped into a trade. I lost money. I was like, what the fuck? I'll make my money back. I came back with revenge. Kept on losing, right? So try to figure out what you did wrong. And from there, you can actually make a better decision. And someone said, can you look at silver for us? Let's look at silver. Man, silver has been boring lately, man. Because I can remember when they were pumping this shit. I think it was China or they were pumping this shit like few months ago, bro. And I knew that this shit was like pump and dump. They pumped it and they dumped it. That's what they did with silver, bro. Because silver kind of like tripled or quadrupled in few months. I'm like, how come? How is this happening? Until I realized that these guys were just like, pumping this shit. Well, looking at silver right now, from what I can see, Silver is still looking bearish to me. Silver has been looking bearish for a while. It's on a downtrend. It was trying to break the trend, but the bears are still in control. The bulls haven't, it hasn't fully reversed, right? And also, if you look at the price right now, the price is still below the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, the 200 EMA. So price is below all the exponential moving averages. So I am still bearish on silver at the moment. So if I'm to open a position for silver based on its technicals right now, I'm more likely to open a short position than long in, because you don't want to fight against the trend. It's going down. You don't want to fight against it, right? So he's looking bearish at the moment. All right, someone is asking, was buying Palantir at $145 and setting a stop loss at 134 a bad idea? So are you a trader? Are you a long-term investor? It all depends. But the best way you could have done is you could have scaled in slowly. You could have scaled in slowly. But let's open up Palantir. And also Palantir, I gave this signal when Palantir was at $20 or so. I think there was a video I made about Palantir. Let me show you guys the video. The first YouTube video that I made, if you guys go to my YouTube 5 years ago, the first YouTube video that I made was about Palantir. I hit the notification bell. Let me see what I can find it. Where is Palantir? That's not Palantir. What's that Palantir? No, that's AMC. Yeah, I think that was a video I made about Palantir. I think that is this video. Yeah, I think that's this one. So when I made this video, Palantir was around $23. I don't know whether you guys can see my screen clearly. But that's Palantir. Let me open it. Fuck. Let me move my screen a little bit. My screen is not even moving. Yeah, so that's the price. Can you guys see the price now? So when I caught Palantir on this YouTube video, so I made this YouTube video about 5 years ago. Let me see what I can find the date. Yeah, that was 5 years ago. So when I made the video, it was at $23. Imagine you bought Palantir at $23. Imagine how much you would have had right now. So the guy said he's a swing trader. So I'm going to analyze the chart. And from the chart, I can tell you guys the direction I think Palantir is going to go. Let me move my screen. Yeah, sometimes when I'm doing my live stream on this small mobile, like you can't fully see the entire screen. So that's why I had to move my screen so you guys can see everything clearly. But we're gonna be analyzing Palantir right now. Let me pull up the chart. So I'm currently on a 4-hour candle. So you said you got Palantir at $145. And you put your stop loss at around $134. 134. Let me go with the daily candle. I like using multiple candles just to see a bigger picture. If I'm to keep it real with you, Palantir is kind of looking bearish at the moment, to be honest with you. It's kind of looking bearish at the moment, right? Because as you can see, price is currently below all the exponential moving averages. Palantir is a very good company. Like if it is a very good company to invest for long term. But as a trader right now, Palantir is more likely bearish than bullish, right? So it's currently at $143. Your stop loss at $134. Do I see it going to 134 anytime soon? So 134 is going to be around here. For it to drop down, it is possible though. It is possible for it to drop that low to $134, right? Because I'm currently on a 4-hour candle right now. So that was like not even a long time ago in which Palantir was around. It went all the way down to like, I think $122 or so. So it might be hitting your stop loss because at the moment, based on technicals right now, it's looking bearish at the moment, right? So you would have, for you to enter a trade, you don't just enter a trade blindly. You're supposed to do your technicals first to know whatever direction the market is going. If something is currently in an uptrend, or if something is currently, above the 200 EMA or something like that, you're more likely to long. The opposite, you're more likely to short, right? So if you're jumping into a trade randomly without having like an actual strategy, it doesn't make sense. Ahmed said you analyze the market so good, like you own it. I like that. I just love analyzing the market, bro. Like what you guys see me doing right now, I love this shit. I can do this shit for like, for 3 hours without getting tired. Cause I feel like I'm currently on my purpose right now. I like looking at charts. I like looking at candles. I look at it all the time. All right, so he's asking, thank you, bro. Any better recommendation? Um, So I don't know whether you trade BTC because I'm looking to open it. I'll be dropping a position. I'll be dropping a BTC trade very soon. Let me pull up BTC. So BTC is currently ranging at the moment, right? So as you can see, it's ranging at the moment right now. I just want to see a clear pattern to see what I'm going to long the market because my goal is to long the market. And when the breakout happens, we might break out to like 81 to like $82,000, right? And for us to actually have a breakout, we need to reclaim this $79,000 and we need to hold it for the breakout to happen. But if we don't hold it, if we try to like, reclaim it, we retest and it rejects, we might be going down. But even though we go down, we're still gonna land around $76,000, which is around there, which is not bad. So it's not that we're gonna go down and we're gonna drop all the way to like we do have like support around here. We do have another strong support for BTC. So if I see more confirmation right now, I'll be opening a BTC position. Also, for those who are joining the live for the first time, we do this every day, 7 days a week. Every day I come live and I give you guys the latest market updates. After that, I give you guys strategies on how to navigate the market. And once we are done with that, we then do a Q&A section like we are doing right now. So if you're just joining the live for the first time and you don't want to miss out on any of my lives, make sure you follow or make sure you subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I go live. And if you're new to trading and you like to learn about trading, DM me the word mentor on Instagram. And once I'm done with the live stream, I'll get back to you. Someone is asking about Humanity Protocol. So, what is Humanity Protocol? Let's look at Humanity Protocol. So, this project, when was this shit launched? The project wasn't launched a long time ago. It was launched back in July 2025. And what did these motherfuckers do? So Humanity Protocol stands apart from existing solutions, especially government-run biometrics ID systems, through a combination of decentralization, user ownership, and Web3 native interoperability. So unlike centralized government databases, Humanity puts individuals in control of their own biometric and identity data via tamper-proof blockchain infrastructure. Utility-wise, it does have a great utility though. I will keep it real with you based on utility. And let me see the major exchanges in which this coin got listed. Because if I see coins being listed on like major exchanges, they kind of have some potential, right? So right now it's been listed on crypto.com. It's been listed on. If I had seen like Coinbase, Binance, those exchanges are like the top, some of the top exchanges we had. But looking at the technicals right now, let me go to a lower time frame. Let me go to 24 hours. Let's try the 4-hour candle. And also for the person who's asking about Humanity Protocol, are you an investor? Are you a trader? So if you're an investor, like the way you're gonna approach Humanity Protocol is gonna be different. If you're a trader, it's gonna be different. So let me know which one you were, and I'll see the kind of advice I can give you. So are you an investor? Are you a trader? Let me know. While I wait for the person, I'll be going through more questions. All right, someone is asking, do you have any tips if I have a $500 account for swing trading or just invest it instead? Hey, yo, you need to $500 is not enough for you to invest $500. The best thing I can tell you, learn how to trade. If you learn how to trade that $500, you can actually turn that shit to like $5,000. I'm not fucking kidding you. As a swing trader, you can actually turn it to like, $5,000 because you have $500 right now. Let's say you're using a 10x leverage on your 500, meaning that you can open a position of $5,000. If you're using a 20 years leverage, you can actually open a position of $10,000. But as a newbie, I'm not telling you to use that level of leverage. OGs like me, I can use that amount of leverage because I have experience. But start learning how to like, swing trade. Start learning how to do futures with leverage. Maybe with your $500 right now, you might use like a 5x leverage, meaning that you can open a position of like 2,500 and you can actually trade with it. Leverage, I've made fuck ton of money using leverage. Like I've made fuck ton of money using leverage. And that's why I fucking love futures. That's why I fucking love futures, meaning with like little capital. $100, I grew $100 to $1,000. How is that possible? Because I'm using leverage. And that's the power of leverage. Another thing I'm gonna mention, because when it comes to leverage, people only think about the positives. Nobody thinks about the negative. If the market goes in the opposite direction, you gotta get wrecked. So that's something you gotta have in mind. You can lose your entire $500. It can actually get liquidated, right? So you gotta try not to risk too much when you start trading. Until when you when you become good at trading, you can start maybe using higher leverages and taking more risk. Someone is asking, am I currently longing or shorting? So BTC, I'm thinking about longing. I'm thinking about longing, but I'm waiting for multiple confirmations, right? Because so there are two scenarios, like I told you guys, there are two scenarios that might happen with BTC. Because from what you guys are seeing right now, BTC is currently ranging. So what you guys are seeing right now is ranging, right? So it's not in an uptrend, it's not in a downtrend, it's just going sideways. So what I'm waiting for right now is like for it to like try to like reclaim this $79,000. So if we actually retest, $79,000 and we actually reclaim hold it, we might see a breakout to the 80s. And at the same time, if we retest it and we reject, we might be bouncing to like $76,000, right? So even though we fall, we still have another support. So I don't see 74, 72, 73 happening anytime soon. You know. Any other question for me, guys? And for those of you who are not following me on X, so everything that is going on in crypto, you're gonna find it on X. So if you're not following me on X, make sure you follow me on X. So because by the time I come to my live streams, there might be some crypto news that might come out right now, or some trading news. By the time I come to my live stream to give you guys the news, it might be late. But if you're following me on Twitter, you're gonna be getting news in real time. So whenever I drop in news, you're gonna get that in real time, right? So, and that's my username right here, the God of Finance. So if you're not following, make sure you follow. It's free. Following is free. You don't have to pay to follow. All right. Mama is asking, how can I learn how to trade? If you're first of all, if you're joining my live stream every day, you're gonna learn how to trade. My live streams are 7 days a week, every day. So if you're joining every day, asking questions, you're gonna learn something, right? Another stuff is like you can go to my YouTube videos and you can watch some of my old YouTube videos, right? Even some of my old live streams, you know. So I do teach you guys some tips. And if you want more guidance, you can actually join the academy. So if you go to godoffinanceacademy.com, so over there, we trade stocks, crypto, and commodities. And these are the benefits you're gonna get. The first, future swing trade signal for stocks, crypto, and commodities. Futures trading education, market updates, mentorship, daily live streams plus live Q&A, fundamental and technical analysis, and then fitness and wellness program. And for all these benefits you're seeing right now, that's only $50 a month. For you to actually learn how to trade and become profitable, is only $50 a month, guys. I'm not like those coaches that charge like $5,000 courses, $10,000 courses, and after paying the $10,000, you guys even get more confused. Nah, over here, I'm in my Discord. You guys are gonna see me trading along with you guys, and all the trades I've had on my Discord, they've been fucking profitable, as you guys can see. Like every future signal have been, very profitable, right? As you guys can see from the Discord. Let me just move my Discord a little bit. All right, perfect. Any other question, guys? The braids go hard. Hey, yo, thank you, man. I feel like this is gonna be my new hairstyle because after I got these braids, I was like, you know what? I love it. I love it. So that's gonna be my new hairstyle because back in the days I used to have two cornrows. For those that can remember, I used to have cornrow over here, another cornrow over here. Until I got this hairstyle, I was like, you know what? I love this one. I'm gonna keep it. Let me drink some water. And also, I'll be going to Cancun. That will be on the so when is May 2nd? So next week Saturday, I'll be going to Cancun. So the live streams I'm gonna be doing, that will be from Cancun. So you guys should get ready. I'll be going for vacation because I've been working, I've been stressing, I've been grinding. I gotta go have some fun, right? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So you guys should get ready. And also I'm gonna live stream the whole vacation. I'm gonna live stream everything. Someone is asking, please, the gold market, how's it going? The last time I looked at gold was looking very bearish. Gold wasn't looking good the last time. It is still looking bearish. It is still looking bearish, as you can see. You can see that from the chart, right? And also for the price, you can see the price is currently below all the EMAs. Like it's below all the EMAs. It's below the 200 EMA, below the 50, below the 20. It's looking bearish right now. The bears are still in control. The bulls have tried multiple times to take control, but you guys can see these green candles. These are the bulls trying to take control, right? But the bears are fucking stubborn, and the bears they push it down. Whenever the bulls tries to come to push it up, bears they push it even down, and then the bulls. So It is still looking bearish at the moment for gold. I will keep it real with you. Bears are still in control and price is still below all the moving averages, right? So I am still feeling bearish at the moment. Somebody said, can you check out ZEC analysis for us? Are you talking about Zcash? ZEC. Oh, Zcash. So Zcash. Oh, this old ass coin. This coin has been there since 2016. This coin is old as fuck. It's older than Methuselah. I don't know whether you guys know who's Methuselah from the Bible. That was 967 years old or so, almost 1,000 years. Zcash looks older, bro. But Zcash long term, this project, I'm actually bullish long term. What did I tell you guys about? What was it called? Privacy, privacy coins. I told you guys privacy coins are the future, right? Coins like Monero, Zcash. I recommended Zcash. I told you guys Zcash actually has potential. So it all depends whether you're a trader or whether you're an investor. And from there, I can tell you what you can do for Zcash. But anything related to crypto, what I'm gonna tell you for sure, anything related to crypto relates with Bitcoin. And that's why you guys don't see me trying to like analyze individual charts for like different coins, Ethereum, Solana, all these coins, because I know that whatever direction Bitcoin goes, BTC. So whatever direction Bitcoin goes, every coin follows suit. Right. So every coin follows BTC. I'm in a short at $362. So you shorted Zcash. Let's go back to Zcash. You shorted at $362. So so who can tell me what you guys noticed for Zcash? So initially we were on a downtrend, you know. If you had placed this short when we were on a downtrend, it would have made sense because we were making, we were on a downtrend, right? But Zcash has reversed from the, you know, from the charts. You can see this reversal. The bears are no longer in control. The bulls are the one in control, as you guys can see. Previously, the bears were the one in control, pushing it all the way down. But we've had a reversal right now, and the bulls are the ones in control, right? So being in a short position right now, I don't think that would have been the smartest decision to make. Because something you guys got to understand about the markets, never fight against the trend. When something is going in an uptrend, when something is going in an uptrend, you don't want to be fighting against the trend, right? It's like, for example, right now, you're swimming against the current. Like you're swimming right now, a current is coming, and you're trying to swim against the current instead of swimming along with the current and letting I don't know whether you guys understand. So you are just fighting against the trend, which is not actually smart based on TA, based on technical analysis. So that's my opinion about Zcash. Any other question for me, guys? Somebody said the last time you went to Mexico, you went live only once to show us the environment. Don't worry, this time I go to Mexico, I'll be going live every day, bro. I'll be going live every day. So, cause the last time I went to Mexico, I didn't even go with my laptop, you know. But this time I'll be going with my laptop. I'll show you guys the environment, but this live stream I'm doing every day, I'll continue the live stream. So I got you guys. I'm not gonna forget you guys. Any other question for me, family? And also for those who are joining the live stream for the first time on YouTube, we do this every day, 7 days a week. So every day I come live and I give you guys the latest market updates. After that, I give you guys strategies on how to navigate the market. And once we are done with that, we then do a Q&A section like we are doing right now. So if you're just joining for the first time and you don't want to miss out on any of my lives, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I go live. And if you guys want to learn about, trading, you can actually join the academy. So for those who are watching on YouTube, if you go to my YouTube profile, you're gonna see the link to the academy. So click on this link and it takes you directly to my academy, which is over here. Someone is asking, is Zebek going to the moon? So Zebek, I'm actually bullish on Zebek long term. So Zebek is another coin I've talked about multiple times. I told you guys, for those that have been watching my live stream for a while, I told you guys it's a project that is too big to fail. Right. So for Zebek, long term, I am actually bullish. But for the meantime, the market, crypto has been boring lately. Even your crypto president doesn't give a fuck about crypto. That's why the market has been boring. Only the stock market has been experiencing a good bull run. Like 2026 was supposed to be a bear market for both stocks and crypto, but stock market is still breaking multiple all-time highs. Only crypto is kind of like suffering a bit. So for Zebek, when the actual bull run comes back for crypto, I see Zebek actually, going parabolic. Someone is asking whether they should short Bitcoin at 77,500. I wouldn't be shorting right now, though. I wouldn't be shorting right now because right now the market is still ranging. The market is still ranging at the moment. So I'm just waiting for like more confirmations before I enter this trade. Someone is asking whether I trade forex. No, I don't trade forex, man. I don't have energy for forex. Futures is way easier to trade, bro. Guys, when it comes to forex, there are so many things your mind needs to be at when it comes to forex. But futures is like very simple, very straightforward to trade. And futures is something right now that anybody can come into futures right now. You guys can learn it pretty quickly, right? So forex, that's not my thing. Any other question for me? And also for the Discord members, you guys should get ready either today or tomorrow, because like I promised you guys, all the signals I've been giving have been super accurate. That was the last signal that we gave, which hit our final take profit. So I'll be dropping a signal either today or tomorrow. You know, sometime this weekend, I'll be dropping a signal for sure. And also, you guys have seen how I give my signals. I give like high probability signals. I'm not like those guys that try to force signals all the time, sharing signals every day. If you do that shit, you're gonna fucking lose, man. I'm here to make money for you guys. I'm not here to keep you guys busy trading all the time just to make it seem like you guys are busy. Nah, I'm here to get you guys to win, to make you guys to actually, make fuck ton of money and win, right? So that's my goal. So I'll be dropping another high probability signal very soon. So you guys should get ready. And if you're joining the live for the first time, you want to join the Discord and have access to all my signals, it's only $50 a month. And once you join, you're gonna make your money back right away. Like all the signals we've been sharing so far, you guys can go back and watch all the signals. All of them have been fucking profitable. Even our goat signal that was boring. You guys saw our goat signal. So our goat signal was the only signal that didn't fully play out. Even though the signal didn't fully play out, it was still profitable. I don't know what you guys get. The signal didn't fully play out, but it was still profitable. And that's how I do give my signals in such a way that if it doesn't fully work out, at least you guys are still gonna make profit. Someone is asking, on which broker do you use to trade stocks? So for stocks, I use Hyperliquid. So every trading that I do it on Hyperliquid. So that's Hyperliquid right here. I trade stocks, I trade commodities, I trade crypto. So Hyperliquid also has indices. Let me see what I can move my screen a little bit. I don't know whether you guys can fully see my screen for Hyperliquid, but it does have indices, it does have stocks, it does have crypto. So I do all my trading on Hyperliquid. And the reason why I love using Hyperliquid, it is a no KYC exchange, meaning that you don't have to put your information to trade. All you got to do is to put your email. So nobody knows how much you're making. You might start trading on Hyperliquid right now. You make $100,000. If you don't declare that shit, how the fuck are they gonna know? They're not gonna know, right? So the only way they're gonna know, maybe if you transfer the money to the bank is gonna be like, how did you get this money? And from there, they look at your tax. You're filing tax to be this, but you have 100, so they'll start digging. But if you guys want to beat the system, use Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is if you want to beat the system. Trump and his kids, they trade on Hyperliquid. All those insider trading you guys see on Hyperliquid, like seeing like a whale opening a big position before Trump makes an announcement. That's some fucking insider who's related to Trump. All these elites, they do all this insider trading, making money. They don't even pay tax, and they want the people at the bottom to to suffer and pay tax, right? Shit fucking sucks, man. The system is rigged. System is rigged. Someone is asking how much are the fees. So when it comes to fees for Hyperliquid, I don't even know they are charging me fees. The fees are so little that whenever I'm trading, I don't even know whether they are charging me fees. That's how much little the fees are. Because after doing my trades, I'm like, they didn't even take any fee. They charge fee, but it's so little that you won't even notice. What is the name of the platform again? So the name of the platform is known as Hyperliquid. Someone can type it on the comment section. Let me just type it for you. Hyperliquid. Yeah, so that's Hyperliquid right there. And one thing about Hyperliquid, it's very easy to use. So you can open an account right now. You can start trading in less than 30 seconds or less than a minute. Like you can open an account, put money in Hyperliquid. In a minute right now, you can start trading immediately. It's not like all these brokers, centralized brokers, you have to go through so many processes to trade. Someone said it's not allowed in US. So if you're living in the US, you can use a VPN. The reason why it's not allowed in the US, Uncle Sam wants your tax money, right? They want your tax money. But you guys should pay your tax, man. Be a good citizen like me and pay your tax. And after paying your tax, give them tips. You guys should be a good citizen. Trust your government, trust your pedophilia government, and give them more money for them to do their pedophilia shit. How can I learn how to trade? So for the person who's asking how to trade, you can actually join the academy. I told you you're watching on YouTube, right? Once you join I told you, well, let me go to my YouTube again. So if you go to my YouTube profile, you're gonna see the link to my academy on my profile. So just click on the link. If you click on the link, it takes you directly to my website. So over here on my website, like I said, we trade stocks, crypto, and commodities. So I do offer like tutorials, I share signals, I offer mentorship, and so many other stuff. And for all those benefits, that's only $50 a month. And I can guarantee you, once you join and once you start following the signals, you're gonna make money. I'm not like all these course sellers that sell courses for like $10,000. They'll be like, I'll teach you how to be a day trader for $10,000 a course. And after buying their course, the only way they make their money is like, from the $10,000 courses they sell, right? Over here, I spend my time in my academy. I mentor you guys. I spend most of my time in my academy. When I'm not doing my live streams, I'm in my academy. Like when I'm not doing my live streams, I'm actually in my academy. So I want to ask them, how can I grow my biceps? To grow your biceps, you gotta like do more coil, you know. You gotta do more coil, right? So that's why I do have a massive biceps. Let me see what I can find picture of my biceps. I no longer train biceps anymore due to how massive they are. Maybe you might see this picture. I don't know whether you can see how big the biceps are. Fucking massive. So you gotta do more core, more core to work on your biceps. Sam is asking 50 USD or Canadian dollar. US dollars. It is 50 USD, not Canadian. Someone is asking, does Hyperliquid work in Africa? I think it works in Africa, but if it doesn't work in Africa, something you can do, you can put your VPN and put in like any European country to access. You can use your VPN, put that in any European country, right? And from there you can actually access Hyperliquid. You can actually trade on Hyperliquid. Guys, Hyperliquid is how to beat the system. If you guys are pissed, because me, ever since I was born, I've been always pissed on how the government has been lying to us, cheating us, and they can do their pedophilia shit. Nobody goes to jail. They can do insider trading. Nobody goes to jail. But if you guys don't pay $5 tax, they put you guys in jail. What the fuck? What the fucking scam, man? These guys are criminals. It pisses me off, bro. Fucking pisses me off. Someone is asking the mentorship, is it one-on-one or group mentorship? It is a group mentorship in the Discord. It is a group mentorship, not one-on-one. If I'm to spend my one-on-one, why is it gonna be $50? Nah, it's group mentorship. But you're still gonna get value, even though it's group mentorship. You're still gonna get a lot of value from the mentorship. Let me just pull up my Discord again so you can see. So you can see me sharing my trade. And when I'm sharing my trade, I do guide you guys on when to take profit, how to put stop loss and everything. Even when it hits our TP1, I tell you guys TP1, lock in profit. I make announcements. When we hit TP2, I make another announcement, TP2, lock in profit. When we are about to touch TP3, I was like, we are approaching TP3, $93 plus. TP3 is 95. And when we touched it, I told them take profit. So I guide you guys like a baby. Like I guide you guys like you're in kindergarten. So the way I do my teaching in such a way that if you're in kindergarten and follow my teaching, you're gonna win. I don't do it for people that are like, I break it down in such a way that anybody, you can be a taxi driver and still understand what I teach. That's how I like to break things down. I break it in baby steps. So these are for the signals alone. And apart from the signals, we do have like futures trading guide. So if you join those candlestick patterns I used to show you guys on my on my live stream, you're gonna download it here. So I do have candlestick patterns for you guys. Also, we do have like daily checklist to keep you guys accountable. We do have like fitness guide. Because when it comes to fitness, I'm the best. You guys won't see any trader, any coach who's built like this. Most coach traders you guys are gonna see are fat and ugly, right? So when it comes to fitness, I'm the guy too. And also, whenever you guys have a question, you can ask. I'm there to like help you guys. And also, we have like trading education. That's academic curriculum. So if you look, you're gonna see some of the previous classes we've had, like perpetual futures, hyperliquid, candlestick pattern, basic technical analysis, and so many others. So I do offer, like the level of value I do offer in my academy, I do offer so much value that once you guys join, you guys are gonna be like, how the fuck is this shit $50, man? Due to like the level of value I actually offer in the academy, right? I over deliver, right? Because I want to see you guys win. You feel me? Any other question, guys? And also, just a heads up for those who are just joining, I'll be traveling to Mexico next week, Saturday, but I'm still going to be doing my live stream. So it doesn't matter whether I go to Mexico, it doesn't matter how, because the place I'm going to Mexico is a party place, man. I'm going to one of the resorts. What a resort is known for is for party. The party all the time. Because me, I've been working so long. I need to release stress. I need to release stress, right? So that's why I'll be going to party just to like distress myself. And then when I come back, I even go crazier than I've been going before. You feel me? So you guys should get ready. Someone is asking what accent is this? Yo, my accent is like mixed. I've lived in many places. I was born in Nigeria. I lived in UK. I've lived in Canada. For Canada, I've been in Canada for like 11 years, right? So that kind of missed my accent. But originally, I'm Nigerian. Somebody said I did not see the link. Hey, yo, so Mama, so go to my website again. So if you go to YouTube, let me go back to YouTube. So just follow this step I'm gonna show you, and you'll be able to do it. This link you are seeing right now, click on the link. So if you click on this link right now, it takes you directly to my website. So that's my website over here. So scroll down slowly. Keep on scrolling down. Keep on scrolling down. You're gonna see click here to join now. So once you click on this, it takes you to the academy. So click on this link over here. Once you subscribe, it takes you directly to the academy. Oh shit, I wasn't sharing my screen. My bad. I was sharing my Discord instead of my. Bear with me, guys. Let me do it again. All right. So I will just repeat myself again. So you can see my YouTube right now. So from my YouTube, you can see this link over here on my YouTube. So click on this link on my YouTube. It takes you directly to my website. Once it takes you to my website, scroll all the way down. Keep on scrolling down. And you're gonna see click here to join now. So if you click here to join now, it takes you directly to my website. No, it takes you directly to my academy, right? So once you subscribe and pay for $50, it sends you the link to my Discord, and from there you can join the Discord. Hope you get. Any other question for me, guys? Somebody said every single course seller is the same. The information in the course is on YouTube. Prove me wrong. What's the difference about you? You are right. Every course seller, they whatever course they sell, you can find it on YouTube. But I don't sell a course. Like if you guys are joining my academy, you are joining my circle. Like I'm a fucking winner, right? And I've built my environment, I've built my academy because all the traits I share in my academy, I take the traits too. So I'm showing you guys my traits. I'm showing you guys, I'm actually in my academy offering the mentorship. So it's not like I'm gonna sell you $10,000 course and I'm gonna leave you to like, watch those courses. The course you can find on YouTube too. So this is not a course. This is actually, it's actually a community. I don't know what you guys get. So for the TikTok guys, my bad. I was replying on YouTube. I was focused on YouTube. So for the YouTube guys, let's go through some comments on TikTok. Let's go through some comments on TikTok. Sam said, "Man, you are very talented. Thank you. I really appreciate. And also the reason why, guys, I spent my 20s, all these achievements that I have right now. I spent my 20s building myself, because everybody see me right now. You are jacked. You are big. You are an engineer. You are smart. You are the god of finance. You are the god of fitness. All these achievements. But the reason why I was able to achieve everything I've achieved so far, my teenage years and my 20s, I spent it building like the guy you guys are seeing right now. I spent my 20s and my teenage years building this motherfucker you guys are seeing right now. While my age mates were there doing coke, doing some bomb shit, right? And that's why I no longer talk to any loser from my past, because they are fucking losers. They have nothing to offer me, right? They are morons. They wasted their 20s. They are most useful. Guys, your youths, when you are young, you have so much energy. You have so much energy in you. I use that energy, that level of masculinity to win. But people used it for like chaos, drama, negativity. And right now they're at the bottom. So for any kid who's watching this, if you're still young, use your very use your younger years to build yourself, man. You know. Which other comments are we gonna look at? So for those who are watching on TikTok, if you guys have any more comments, let me know. Let me know, guys. Bug Crypto said, you see my question? The last comment you posted was like, this guy, are you ignoring us? That's the only comment you posted. I didn't see any other comments. And the last comment before that is from Mehawi. Why are you ignoring my comments? And after that, I can't see any other comments. I feel like TikTok might be filtering your comments. So sometimes TikTok filter comments. Even sometimes I might type a comment too, and TikTok filters it. So if TikTok filters it, try to like rephrase your comments so TikTok doesn't filter. I can see well. I can see that one. Are you longing BTC? I will, but I'm waiting for multiple confirmation. But my goal is to long BTC. My goal is to actually long BTC. But BTC is currently ranging at the moment, as you guys can see from this candle. We are on a range right now. It's not in an uptrend. It's not in a downtrend. It's actually ranging, as you can see. And for those in the Discord, you guys should get ready. I'll be dropping new signal very soon, so you guys should fucking get ready. Mama said in Nigeria, so I can be able to learn. Of course, like I teach people globally. If you go to my Discord right now, you guys are gonna meet people from Europe, people from China, people from Nigeria, Africa. Like I coach people globally, right? So it doesn't matter whatever country you are from. You can still learn, learn how to do this. And also Hyperliquid, I think Hyperliquid works in Nigeria. So with Hyperliquid, you can start trading right away. Any other question for me, guys? For those joining on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button, turn on your notification bell. For those who are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell too. And whatever platform you guys are watching, whether it's Instagram, Kick, Facebook, Twitch, whatever platform, man, you guys should like, even on X, make sure you follow, make sure you engage. And the only comments I'm replying right now are comments on TikTok and YouTube. So if you guys are watching on other platforms and you want your question to be answered, come over to YouTube because that's the one I'm prioritizing the most, not even TikTok. TikTok has pissed me off a lot, man. Like this fucking platform, they've pissed me off so many fucking times. Even when they banned my page for like, they said I was impersonating myself and they fucking banned me. Fucking platform. Any other question, guys? And if you guys have any other suggestions on how to make the live streams better, because every day I keep on thinking of ways on how to like, actually make the live stream better because I want you guys to get the best value possible. So because back in the days when I was doing my live streams, I wasn't sharing my screen. I was just, putting camera on my face and I was just talking to you guys. And I was like, you know what? If I'm to share my screen and you guys know what's going on in my screen, it's gonna help you guys to understand better, right? So I kind of look for ways to like actually share screen, which we actually did right now. You guys can see my screen while I'm doing my live at the same time. So if you guys have more suggestions on how to make the live stream better, I'm always thinking of ways to make it better so I can offer you guys the best value. So feel free to like reach out to me anytime, give me tips so I can actually give you guys the best. You feel me? Somebody said, well, share the comments on TikTok to see. So it seems like TikTok is filtering your previous comments. So for those who are watching on TikTok right now, if TikTok is filtering your comments, come over to YouTube. I've never had a single problem ever since I started live streaming on YouTube. Like YouTube has no problem. So if TikTok is filtering you, come to YouTube. I can see every comment on YouTube. Someone is asking whether this is a daily chart. No, this is a 4-hour chart. So whenever I'm doing swing trading, I like using 4-hour candle for swing trade. 4-hour candle. That's my favorite. You know. And also the reason why I prefer, using higher time frames like 4 hours, there is less noise, right? I don't like trading noise. All those 1 minute candle, all these day traders you see trading 1 minute candle are fucking casino guys. I don't know why those guys don't want to go to casino, bro. I tell day traders there is no difference between them and gamblers in casino. They are the same. I don't see the difference. I don't see like no fucking difference between a gambler in casino and a day trader. And how much time do we have left? So we got about 15 more minutes. And I'll be done with the live stream. So we've been doing the live for like 1 hour 45 minutes. And like I promised you guys, I want to start going 2 hours minimum on all my live streams. Because I'm here to deliver the best. Someone is asking, why do people trade BTC when they trade when the spread is freaking insane? So why I like trading BTC is like, first of all, it's like the level of volatility. I'm a swing trader, as a day trader, for day traders, you can be trading things that spike slowly, right? But as a swing trader, it takes like a couple of days or a couple of weeks for our trade to actually play out. And trading BTC with a level of volatility, it kind of makes my trade faster, right? Because BTC might be, it might be $65,000 today. The next day, it jumps over to $70,000. Even I've seen BTC at $10,000 in a day. That's how volatile it is, right? So as a swing trader, I prefer to trade BTC rather than regular cryptos, rather than regular assets. My bad. Siovako said, "You see my question there? Yeah, I see your question." Bob Tube is asking my mentor, how can I be learning from you? So Bob Tube, if you want to learn, the best thing you can do, first of all, go to my YouTube channel on my profile, because you're currently on YouTube right now. So on my profile, you're gonna see a link right here. So click on the link, godoffinanceacademy.com. So once you click on the link, it takes you directly to my website, which is this. And from there, you're gonna scroll all the way down. So these are the things we cover in the academy: stocks, crypto, and commodities. And once you join, you're gonna have access to future swing trade signals for stocks, crypto, and commodities. Futures, trading education, market updates, mentorship, daily live streams plus live Q&A, fundamental and technical analysis, and then fitness and wellness program. And that's the link you got to click for you to join. Any other question, guys? Someone is asking, can you look at Chainlink? When it comes to all these other cryptocurrencies, to be honest with you, for cryptos, my favorite to look at is BTC, because I know whatever direction BTC goes, every other coin follows suit. Let's open up Chainlink. So for the guy who's asking about Chainlink, are you a trader? Are you a trader? Or are you a long-term investor? So what do you want to do with Chainlink? Let me know. Because for Chainlink, that's one of the cryptocurrencies I'm actually bullish long-term. The last time I analyzed Chainlink, I told you guys for this coin, let me go with the monthly candle and show you guys the bigger picture of what I'm trying to say. So that's a monthly candle right here. Chainlink, former all-time high was around $52, right? I see Chainlink smashing this shit easily. Oh, you are an investor. If you're an investor, you got nothing to worry about for Chainlink. And also, I feel like Chainlink might be coming closer to the bottom. right? Because I don't see how lower Chainlink can go. This 2022 bear market bottom, I don't see Chainlink going below that. Let me just draw it out for you guys. The bottom. Let me use another. Let me just use a rectangle instead. I don't know whether you guys can see this bottom that happened for. So this bottom you guys are seeing right now, that was back in the 2020. That was back in the 2022 bear market, and Chainlink is almost close to it. So I don't see how low we can go again. I can't see how low we can go again, right? So for Chainlink, I see Chainlink during the next bull run. This high you are seeing right here at $52. I see Chainlink actually smashing this shit easily. So that's one of the coins I'm actually bullish. I do see surpassing this for my all-time high. So I do see Chainlink actually breaking this during the next bull run. Even though we didn't break it in 2025, the 2025 bull run was weird. So 2025, I'm not gonna judge it based on what we saw in 2025 because the crypto president ruined the party for us. He came as the crypto president, he ruined the party for everybody, bro. But during the next bull run, I definitely see this smashing this from my all-time high. So Chainlink is one of the coins I'm actually bullish on for crypto. ER said I'm out of the trade. Take profit hit. Congrats, man. Whenever you guys are killing it, I love it. I like to see you guys win. I'm a winner, you know. I like winning. Everything about me is all about winning. That's my identity, winning. And whenever I see you guys, my audience winning too, it makes me happy, right? Yeah, it makes me happy. So you guys should keep on killing it. All right, Bob Tube is asking my mentor, which is the broker I'm using. So the broker I'm currently using is Hyperliquid, the best broker. You know, if you want to beat the system, for those of you who are tired of like the system, you think that the system has been lying to you, the system has been playing you, you are tired of the system, you want to start cheating the system. Hyperliquid is the way to go. It is the way to go, bro. At the end of the day, all these elites, these pedophiles, they do shit. They don't give a fuck. They do whatever the fuck they want. And they want you guys to be good citizens that follows rules. Fuck that shit, bro. If the elites can do whatever the fuck they want, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want too, man. Because I don't think they're better than me. If they are doing whatever the fuck they want, they don't follow rules and they want me to follow rules. I'm not gonna fucking follow their rules. Fuck them. I will never follow rules that were written by pedophiles. All these laws, all these rules you guys are looking at, we are rules written by pedophiles. And I refuse to follow it. Any other question, guys? And also for those who are joining my YouTube for the first time, we do this on a daily basis. So every day I come live and I give you guys the latest market update. After that, I give you guys strategies on how to navigate the market. And once we are done with that, we then do a Q&A section like we are doing right now. So if you're just joining my YouTube for the first time and you don't want to miss out on any of my lives, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I go live. And if you're new to, trading and you like to learn about trading, you can join the academy via the link on my YouTube profile. So if you click on this link, it takes you directly to my academy, and then you can join the academy from there. And also for any other platform, whatever platform you guys are watching, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, X, I'm live everywhere. So if you're discovering me for the first time and you're not following me, make sure you follow. Because when it comes to this game, I'm the best in this game. And that's not a brag, that's facts. I'm the smartest guy in this space. I'm the most disciplined guy in this space. I'm the guy with the most consistency in this space. I'm not bragging, that's just facts. Like water is wet. Water doesn't brag when it says wet. Water is just wet. God of finance doesn't brag when he says he's the best. He's just the best. You feel me? Any other coin we gotta look into? All right, ER said first rule for everybody, never against the trades. Took some profit, took some time to understand this. First rule for everybody, never against the trade. What do you mean never against the trade? I don't fully first rule for everybody, never. Oh, never go against the trend. Yeah, you're right. And I've said this shit multiple times too. What you said right now is like 1000% right. Never go against the trend, right? And that's the reason for Zcash. Let's pull up Zcash too, because there was someone that told me to look at Zcash, and the person was going against the trend. And I told him you never want to go against the trend. I think that was Zcash. Let me go with the 4 hour. Yeah, that was Zcash. So you guys can see Zcash. Initially, Zcash was on a downtrend. When it was on a downtrend, the best thing you could have done was to short Zcash. But what we saw for Zcash, it kind of reversed. And right now, it's currently in an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows. And someone is shorting Zcash. Someone is fighting against the trend. Someone is swimming against the current. So the comment you just made now is 1000% right. Never fight against the trend, bro. That's one of the rules of trading. Same way as swimming. You are swimming right now, you see a current coming to you, and you are swimming against the current. It doesn't make sense, right? All right, Trey said, I'm new to the trading. Is this chart trading view? Yeah, this is trading. No, this is not trading view. What you're seeing right now is coin market cap. So this one right now is trading view. You know, sometimes I use coin market cap to analyze some cryptos, you know. And when it comes to like, analyzing everything like stocks, commodities, everything, I use trading view. Any other question for me, family? Let me know in the comment section. And for those who are joining for the first time on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I go live. We do this 7 days a week, no days off. And I'll be coming back again tomorrow to do another live stream. In fact, fuck it. Tomorrow we're gonna do 2 live streams. You know. Guys, I'm ready. I'm ready to conquer the space, bro. I'm ready to conquer this space. So initially we were doing live streams for 1 hour, but I've switched my live stream from 1 hour minimum to like 2 hours minimum. So that's the length of my live stream right now, 2 hours every day. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to go for 5 hours, bro. Let's see how much I can push myself. Let's see what I can keep on talking for 5 hours, or what I can keep on talking for 10 hours, bro. I'm that guy. I like to push myself to the limits to see where I can push myself to see where I can actually break, right? So you guys should get ready tomorrow. I'll be doing one live in the morning time, and we're gonna do another live in the evening time. So 2 live streams. What's up, Mr. Raman from TikTok? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Sam is asking, do you do one-on-one? I do one-on-one though. I do one-on-one though, if you can afford it. So the reason why I do suggest people to go to my academy is because my academy is like affordable. It's only $50 a month, in which I do like group mentorship on the academy. But if you want like one-on-one with me, it's not cheap though. It's not cheap, but the value, you actually get the value, right? So for those who are looking for one-on-one, you can just DM me the word one-on-one. So DM me on TikTok one-on-one. And once I'm done with the live stream, I will get back to you. Somebody said sooner or later BTC will go back to 60K. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, 60K is happening. But I don't see 60K happening anytime this month or Q2. Maybe that 60K might be around Q3, right? We then see 60, we then see 40. We might even see 35, depending, you know. All right, Soji is asking, do you only trade futures for crypto, just BTC or altcoins? Thanks, the second time joining your live. I trade futures for everything. I trade futures for stocks. I trade futures for crypto. I trade futures for commodities. I will show you my Discord again, and you're gonna see all our future signal. We do futures for everything. So the latest signal that we gave, which hit all our take profit, was WTI. That was oil futures, and all of our take profit was actually smashed. So this is commodity. It falls under commodity. Another one is like, which other one did I share? So BTC does BTC. So it falls under crypto. So BTC under crypto. Another one is like Brent oil. Brent oil smashed our TP2. So it does commodity. So I do stocks, crypto, and then commodity. Someone is asking, what is the name of your TikTok? So my TikTok is the same username as my YouTube. Let me type it for you. The God of Finance. All right, I just typed in my TikTok username for you. How much time do I have left? Because I got to go to the gym too. Because you guys know the gym is my best friend. The gym is my best friend. And I hope you guys are prioritizing your fitness, you know? Hope you guys are taking your fitness seriously. Because I told you guys I don't want you guys to like, after coaching you guys get rich as fuck and you guys are fat. I don't want to see a fat rich trader, you know. You're making all this money and you're 500 pounds. Or you're making all this money and you're walking around with 80 pounds of belly fat. You guys should take your fitness seriously. Once you guys got to understand about fitness, the same discipline you need on fitness, you need the same discipline for trading. If you can discipline yourself, going to the gym, dieting properly, you can actually discipline yourself in trading. They are exactly the same. Trading is all about discipline. There are people I know, they understand trading, they understand all the technicals. When it comes to technicals, they might even beat me in understanding technicals, but they are not profitable because they are not disciplined. They can't, they are not disciplined, right? So discipline is very, very important. And fitness is going to help you build discipline. I think I'll be heading out very soon, guys. So I've been doing the live stream for 2 hours. Like I promised you guys, every day we're gonna be doing our live streams 2 hours minimum, so I can be able to like answer every question. So everybody will be taken care of. We've done the live stream, we've done the market updates. I've told you guys the direction the market is going, and I've answered any question. Is there anybody that have any question I haven't answered? Let me know. And also, I'm live on all the platforms. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on Kick. I'm live on X. So whatever platform, the only comments I'm replying right now are comments from TikTok and YouTube because I can't be looking at all the platforms at the same time. So whatever platforms you guys are watching right now and you want your question to be answered, ask me on TikTok or ask me on YouTube because that's the only comments I'm looking at right now. Gabe is asking, why are you trading on Friday? I'm not trading on Friday. I'm analyzing the chart. I'm analyzing the chart, right? Just to figure out the direction the market is going to go. In a week, I only take one trade in a week. If I'm to over trade for the week, I take two trades. Me trading 2 times a week is my over trading, right? But normally, just one trade per week. Let me drink some water, guys. So another thing I'm gonna. Oh, Rahman has a very good question. He's asking, what is the best stock to invest? There are so many stocks you can actually invest, which are very good, but trying to invest right now is the most stupidest shit you can ever do. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let me show you why investing right now for the US stock market, is the most stupidest shit you can do right now. Can you see S&P 500? Can you see S&P 500 right now? Trading, it keeps on breaking multiple all-time highs. It keeps breaking multiple all-time highs. So it's currently at this all-time high right now. Let's look at Nasdaq. Can you see Nasdaq breaking multiple? Everything is trading towards their all-time high. Even Nvidia, even Amazon, the US stock market right now is trading at its all-time high. Investing into the stock market right now is the worst thing you can ever do for yourself. Same shit happened in 2021, and the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I've been in this game for a while. Back in 2021, when the stock market, when COVID happened, the stock market went parabolic after COVID. Crypto went parabolic. But the mistakes a lot of people made was like they were buying at the top during those green days, meaning during this level, they were buying at the all-time high. And when the bear market came, everybody got wrecked. So for the stock market, relax for the meantime, wait for the market to correct. And when I talk about correction, I'm not talking about small correction. You need a massive correction for you to start investing into the US stock market, right? Unless you want to hold back for a couple of years, bro. Because holding back is not sexy. In this game, I've held back multiple times, and that's the worst feeling that can happen. Your money being stuck, right? Instead of your money working for you, your money is working against you. So yeah, so leave the stock market for now. You can trade the stock market. That's what I've been doing. This bullish momentum we are seeing, I've been trading it and I've been making money. But as an investor, I'm chilling for now as an investor. You feel me? Ahmed said that should be a forest guy asking why trade on Friday. Introduce him to hyperliquid. Forest guys, man. Cause over here, one thing I like hyperliquid. Over here, market is open 24/7, bro. We trade 7 days a week. And guys, that's what I'm telling you guys. The whole market is gonna follow this pattern. The US stock market, they're trying to do the same. Like New York Stock Exchange right now, they want to introduce like 24-hour stock trading. You know, crypto first of all opened the door, right? So crypto was number one. It opened the door for and right now everybody wants to do it. Even real estate too will be tokenized. It will be trading on blockchain 24/7. So that's why I like crypto. We trade every day, bro, 24/7. All right. Trace asking when analyzing the market, what time frame do you go for? Like 4 hour one day. So I like 4 hour time frame. So let me put on 4 hours. What you're seeing right now is 4 hour time frame. So I like 4 hour. I like the daily time frame, right? So, but I don't like using lower time frame. The lowest I might use might be 1 hour. If I'm to go low right now, the lowest might be 1 hour, right? But all those minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, I don't go with those ones because the higher the time frames, the less the noise, right? And also, higher time frames are more likely to work with all these chart patterns we are seeing because all these chart patterns are already proven. Some of these patterns are like 70% accurate, 75%, 66%. So these chart patterns actually represents it works it works better on higher time frames. Try drawing this pattern on a 1 minute time frame and see where the market is going to go. You guys can try it for yourself. You guys can actually try it for yourself. Look at all these patterns right now on a 1 minute candle and try drawing this pattern to see whether the trade is gonna play out. You see, it's gonna just go in like a different direction. All right, and so it's asking even for entries. No, for entries, I use lower time frames. So the only time lower time frames make sense is when you are entering. So when you are analyzing your chart, for you to see the overall picture, use a higher time frame because higher time frame shows you the trend, whatever direction is going, seeing the overall picture. But when it comes to entries, lower time frame is gonna give you a better entry because if you're using a higher time frame for entry, you might miss an entry that you're supposed to catch using a lower time frame. So I want you guys to have this in mind. Anytime you're entering, lower time frame. But anytime you're analyzing the chart to see the overall trend, the overall picture, where the market is going, the market structure, everything, higher time frame is better. Hope you guys get. Someone is asking where can I get a chart? So this chart is for my students only. So for my Discord right now, if you join my Discord, you're gonna see the chart. So for those of you who are in the academy already, all you guys gotta do, go to the futures trading guide. You're gonna see like the candlestick patterns and chart patterns. If you click this, you can download it, or if you click this, you can download it, you know. So that's for my students only. And if you wanna join the academy, it's only $50 a month. Right, someone is asking, does those moving average, I can use it on MetaTrader 5. I haven't used MetaTrader 5, so I can't comment on what I haven't used before, right? So I don't know anything about MetaTrader 5. I haven't used it before. If anybody have used it before, and if you guys know about the platform, maybe you guys can jump in. All right, Mr. Rahman is asking, is scalping allowed on Hyperliquid? Yes, of course, you can scalp on Hyperliquid. You can actually scalp, do scalping on Hyperliquid. But one thing about scalping is just I prefer swing trading than all this trying to scalp, spending your time on the screen. Guys, the main reason why you guys have seen my future signal, like the main reason why 100% of the signals we are profitable for futures only. You guys can see, we can go through my Discord right now for those who are joining my live stream for the first time. Like all my signals lately for futures have been profitable. Let's do a recap right now. I'm going to go through all the signals for those who are just joining for the first time. We're going to focus on futures. And after going it, I will explain to you guys why those signals we are accurate. So that was the first one for futures. That was on March 29, ending of last month. That was the BTC trade, BTC future swing signal. We used the 5 to 10x leverage. So when we called the signal, BTC was around 66K. It was around, I gave an entry of like 65 to like $66,000. It touched our DCA1. And after that, BTC went to our TP1, TP2, TP3. This trade was 100% accurate. So we completed this trade. That was a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio, So if you guys enter this trade, you made fuck ton of money. Another trade that I gave was gold. So gold is the only signal that I gave which is struggling. Even though my gold signal is currently struggling, it was still profitable. And I will explain it for you guys. So for the gold signal, I dropped it when it was at 4,650. It was a long position. Our entry was between 4,550 and 4,600. So for the gold, it touched our TP1, which is like 4,800. But gold turned bearish. Initially, gold was looking bullish when I dropped the signal, but it went from bullish to bearish. So I don't think gold is gonna be touching this, anytime soon. And that's why I told you guys that on the Discord, if you guys want to close this trade, that's fine. Even though we didn't touch our TP2 and TP3, it was still a profitable trade. We've already taken profit for TP1. We got into this trade at around this price. And if you look at the current price of gold, let me just put it up for you guys. So gold is currently at around 4,700. We got in around 4,600. We are still profitable, right? But that I don't know. Gold right now is currently bearish. That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. So if you guys want to close this trade, that's fine. Even though our full take profit didn't hit, it was still profitable. That's all I care about, being profitable. So apart from the gold trade, which other trade did I give? So another trade I gave was Brent oil future swing trade signal, 5 to 10x leverage. When I called it, Brent oil was around $93. Our entry zone was 92 to like 93. So it touched our entry, touched our DCA1, touched our DCA2, and then it touched our TP1, touched our TP2, but it didn't touch our final take profit. That was still a profitable trade. So the way I give my trades, I give it in such a way that even though the trade doesn't fully touch its final take profit, you are still profitable. And that's why I like giving multiple take profit instead of just having one. and that was a 1 to 3 to 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. Apart from Brent, another signal that I gave, so that was when we hit TP1, that was when we hit TP2. So the final signal that I gave was WTI. So this signal played out perfectly. This was one of our smoothest signal. It was given 5 days ago when it was at $81. It touched our entry, so 78 to like $80. It smashed our TP1, smashed our TP2, smashed our TP3. It was a smooth trade. TP1, I told them to take profit. TP2, I told them to take profit. TP3, I told them final profit approaching, get ready. And by the time I knew what was happening, final take profit. And that's the latest trade we have. I'll be dropping another trade either tonight or tomorrow. But the reason why all the trades we are profitable was because I'm a swing trader. I'm not a scalper. I don't day trade. If I was day trading, I don't know what I'm gonna even be 70%, this accurate because there are so many factors. I'm trading noise. Like I told you guys, I don't like trading noise. If you're just trading with those little candle, 1 minute time frame, trying trying to predict every candle like you're Jesus, you might end up blowing your accounts, man. I'm telling you guys, day trading is not sustainable. I will keep on saying this. Day trading is not sustainable, right? And all these people you see promoting day trading, all these guys are fucking cost sellers. They promote it, they make it look easy so they can sell a course to you guys. So you guys can buy their $10,000 course or $5,000 courses, right? But on a long term, over a 5 year period, day trading is not fucking sustainable. More trade doesn't mean one. More trades doesn't mean more win. So that's something I would like you guys to understand. All right, so in some base asking, are you taking multiple positions to have multiple TPs? So I'll just open one trade. So I'll just explain how we do it. So the way I do it, for example, right now, let's say you bought, let's use SRP for example right now. People love SRP. So let's say for example right now you bought 90 SRP, right? You bought 90 SRP. So the best way to take profit, if SRP hits like, the TP1, you can sell 30. You have 60 left. TP2, you can sell another 30, meaning you've sold 60. And you have the remaining 30. And then TP3, you can sell the remaining 30. That's the best way to do it, having multiple take profits. Because if you have only one take profit, another problem that might happen might be in my pump. Let me show you guys. Let me open a trade, and I'll give you guys. I think with this trade, you guys will understand it better. So let me use Brent oil because that was like another trade that the multiple TP actually worked. So that was Brent oil when I gave it. So when I dropped Brent oil, it was around $93, right? So for Brent oil, it touched our TP1, it touched our TP2, but it didn't touch our TP3. So that was TP1. I called it take profit. That was TP2 that took profit. But if I only had one take profit at TP3, if I only had this take profit without having these ones, and I'm waiting for Brent oil to like hit this, it might pump all the way to the TP2 and then dump and then hit your stop loss and you didn't take profit. So that's why the way I did it right now is like, that's why no matter what happens, the trade always stays profitable. I don't know whether you guys get. If you guys don't get, just let me know so I can explain it better. If anyone is confused, let me know so I can explain it better. Having multiple take profit, that's how you win in trades. Having multiple, I haven't seen anybody that have only one take profit and they're killing it. I haven't seen anyone. Like you have to have like multiple take profits. Three. All right, someone is asking how much is your risk per trade? That's a very good question. So for the risk, let me use BTC for example right now. So you guys are gonna see how the BTC trade actually played out. So for the BTC signal that I gave, we are using about 5 to 10x leverage. So the way we kind of risk it, it was like 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. So in case that if the trade doesn't play out, so let's say for example right now you have a $1,000 account and the trade doesn't play out, the maximum you can lose is like $20. So that's the outcome. If it hits your stop loss and the trade doesn't play out, you lose only $20. But if the trade hits our TP trade, you make 80 to like $100 plus. So this is I like having, higher risk to reward ratio, 1 to 4, 1 to 3. I don't like going below 1 to 3, you know. Any other question, guys? Let me know in the comment section. I told myself I'm gonna do this live stream for 2 hours. I've been doing this shit for over 2 hours. Sometimes when I'm talking to you guys, I get so carried away, bruh. That I feel like I can even do this shit for another 2 hours without getting tired. But I gotta head to the gym to go do some workouts. Any other question, family? Let me know in the comment section. All right, ER is asking how long have you been trading for again? So what the first time I discovered trading was back in 2015. That was so I came to Canada back in 2014. I got into engineering back in 2015. So the first engineering that I did was computer engineering. So when I was doing computer engineering, you spend your time on computers, right? So that was the first time I discovered Bitcoin. I discovered crypto. And after that, I started looking into trading. So I'm from computer engineering. I switched over to electrical. So I'm an electrical engineer. But I first discovered it back when I was doing computer engineering, 2015. So about 11 years now. I've been in the game for 11 years. Mr. Rahman said many people said Bitcoin is gonna die and be replaced by SRP. Is that true? You guys on SRP, man. You, you guys on SRP. I don't see BTC dying, bruh. I don't see BTC dying. Just give me a moment. Let me drink some water. All right, guys. I think I'll be heading to the gym very soon. I've been doing the live stream for almost 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. So I'll be ending very soon, but I do appreciate everybody that showed up today. Whatever platform you guys are watching, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. And also, like I told you guys, for my comments, I read most of my comments on YouTube and TikTok. So for those of you that might be watching on Twitch, watching on Kick, watching on Instagram, watching on Facebook, watching on X, you guys might be like, why am I not replying your comments? Because the only comments I'm seeing right now, I can't be looking at every platform at the same time. So I'm just looking at TikTok comments. I'm looking at YouTube comments. So if you guys want your question to be answered, come over to YouTube and then ask your question. And also for those who are not following me on X, so if you guys want to be getting like news in real time, X is the place to be. Because before I do my live stream, you know, the news might be late, right? So if you guys want to get news in real time, crypto updates in real time, follow me on X. One more question before I go. All right, seems like you guys don't have any other question. So before I go, the last thing I'm gonna mention is my academy. So you guys have seen my level of consistency, my level of perseverance. You guys have seen my mindset. You guys have seen that I'm the most disciplined human being on this game. I'm not like those fat coaches, those coaches that call themselves, they are trading coaches and they're fat. How can you be a coach where you can't even control what you put in your body, right? Me, I've conquered it all. Discipline, I'm there. Mindset, I'm there. Engineering, I did engineering, I fucking conquered. I was among the top in my class. I'm not trying to brag, it's just facts, Like I said, water is wet, that's just facts. So for those of you that want to join the academy, if you want to be a part of the community, if you want to be getting my signals, if you want to have access to like, my mentorship, you can actually join the academy for like only $50 a month. So go to godoffinanceacademy.com. It takes you directly to my academy. We trade stocks, crypto, and commodities. And we actually do that on Hyperliquid, which is a no KYC exchange. It is a very big exchange. I love it. You can start trading in less than a minute. And once you guys join the academy, these are the benefits you'll be getting: future swing trade signals for stocks, crypto, and commodities, futures trading education, market updates, mentorship, daily live streams plus live Q&A, fundamental and technical analysis, and then fitness and wellness program. And for all these benefits you are seeing right now, along with fitness and mindset and discipline, that's only $50 a month. Also, if you give it a try, if you spend your $50 and you feel like, you would rather spend your $50 on some random OnlyFans and you want to cancel, you can cancel anytime. So it's not that you join, it's not like a contract. You have to stay there for a long time. No, it's not a contract. You can join. If you don't like winning too much, you can cancel anytime. Any other question before I go? All right, Shemus is asking, how can I get your signals? That's what I just explained right now. So you have to go to godoffinanceacademy.com. So for you to find my academy, another way you can find it, go to YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, you're gonna see the link to the academy, godoffinanceacademy.com. So click on this link and it takes you directly to my website. And from there, you scroll all the way down and then you click on this link. So it sends you directly to my academy once you subscribe. And you guys have seen my signals. I've been transparent lately with all my signals. Even the goat signal that was shaky, I was transparent too. All right, guys, I think I'll be heading out right now. Um, yeah, I got to go to the gym right now because fitness, I love fitness. So whatever question I don't answer today, I'm gonna answer tomorrow. So I try to make sure over here I'm not like those guys that claim they are too big to answer your questions. Over here, I do value each and every one of you. I do. It doesn't matter whatever question you guys ask. No question is stupid. I do answer. I do reply all the questions. So if I didn't answer your question today, I'll be doing two live streams tomorrow. So you guys should get ready. Two live streams. I might even be doing live stream for 5 hours, bro. So I hope you guys are ready. And before I go, someone is asking where in Canada you located. I'm in Edmonton right now, the most boring city in Canada. That's my city right here. Boring as fuck. Yeah, so I might be leaving this city to move to Toronto because Edmonton is like hella boring. And living in this city, I don't have any motivation to like actually. I get no motivation while living in Edmonton, right? But if I'm living in Toronto and I'm seeing Lamborghinis, Ferraris, I'm seeing all these cars, it's gonna motivate me to like to grind harder. What? I'm in Edmonton too. I don't leave. For Edmonton, I'm gonna remain in Edmonton to the end of 2025. So no, 2026. I'm gonna stay here till December because the penthouse I'm currently living right now, my lease is gonna end around December time. I don't want to fucking break my lease. Whenever I have like one thing about me is like I like to, if I have an agreement with someone, I'm a man of my words, right? So I want to keep I want to finish up my list first. And once I'm done, and then I'll start planning to like either move to Toronto or like bigger places, right? That's the goal. All right, Melissa is asking what time tomorrow. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. for sure. But before 5 p.m., we're gonna be doing a live stream in the morning time. So for the morning one, I'm not actually sure about the time. It might be random, right? Cause I might be wasted tonight after going to the gym. I'm gonna detox a little bit because I've been working so much. I need to release stress. So, but tomorrow, two live streams for sure, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and the other one is gonna be like more of like random. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow. And for those, if I didn't answer your question today, I'm not ignoring you. There are so many questions to like. I'll answer your question tomorrow. So love you. See you tomorrow and peace. Before I go, somebody said, let me just reply this comment before I go. Somebody said, you can buy your Lambo and live here. Not too many of them here. One thing about driving is a sports car or a supercar in Edmonton, the roads are shitty. I drive a sports car, but in Edmonton, driving this car in Edmonton is like a problem. So let me show you my car. Let me open this picture. So that was when I bought a sports car. I bought it back in last summer. But driving this shit, because it's too low, driving it in Edmonton with this road being so shitty, it doesn't make sense, right? So that was the car I bought last year. And trying to drive Lamborghini in Edmonton. Do you know how low Lamborghini is? So if I'm driving Lamborghini in Edmonton, it's gonna mess up my car, bro. So that's what I'm thinking about. If I'm to drive a luxury car in Edmonton, it's gonna be a Rolls Royce, because Rolls Royce is like a big SUV. It's bigger, but driving all these sports cars, driving all these sports cars, driving all these supercars, hypercars like Lamborghinis, and you can't do it in Edmonton, bro. All right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, and peace.